We're back for some sewing. I need to plug in my phone or it's going to die. But I don't see a phone charger down here. Are these the same? Hold on. I'm still not used to this phone. Is this the same? No, it's not. I might have to go plug my phone upstairs because I need it for directions to get to Louise's appointment. Because otherwise I'll be lost in downtown Kansas City, and that does not sound fun to me because I hate driving down there in the first place. So let's see. I'm going to work on these again. I need to cut some more though. I need to cut 50 more of those strips for the blocks. So let's do that. And then maybe I'll go steal a phone charger from upstairs. Okay, I need to cut. I'm going to just do it real quick without moving my laptop because it's just easier that way. Right now. I want to fold it down, but I don't want to fold it too far down because then I can't see the fold at the bottom to line up my ruler. So I'm going to cut these real quick. And this looks like extra. This is my squaring off strip. And then now I'm going to do my other cuts. Alright, open them up. Okay, maybe I will move you guys because I always feel bad when I'm like facing the other way. Hold on. What does the fox say? Okay, there we go. I'm going to cut my strips real quick. I'm not going to like cut as many like layered up as I did yesterday because I did not do a good job at getting through all those layers the first time. You know how that goes. If you don't get it right the first time, it moves and then you have to cut more. Okay. There are those. Let's move this again. Stack them up. I'm not even going to count them because I know I have 50 of the other, and if I cut more of these, then I'll just have like a low volume charm pack. Hi Delia, how are you today? I am cutting the rest of those strips so I can sew more of those half square triangles. We're going to move this over. This is so fast. I don't know why it took me so long to use this, but thank you, Heather, for telling me to give it a go. These are my extras. They have the selvage on them, so I kind of want to keep them. Because the selvage on this fabric is super cute. So we just cut over 50 squares in however long that was, a couple minutes. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Let's bring you back on over here. Awesome. We'll look for those files after lunch. Yay! Yeah, Louise is going to be so cute in one. If you find the file, that's so nice of you to offer to make the kids ones. Those are so sweet. That is so sweet. Alright, now the fun part of making more half square triangles. And I still have all of these to cut and trim. I was thinking that tomorrow on our live, our Friday night live with Heather, I can do that because it's going to take me a while. And then once I get all those done, sewing the actual blocks together won't take that long. So I should be able to make a lot of progress. She's going to be the green one. She's going to be Gecko. She's the cutest little gecko ever. I'm so excited. She's going to love it. Thank you for offering to make them. That was like so sweet. Just made my day. Made my day yesterday. And then I was like, darn it. Homemade is always better. And they'll wear them forever. But that was like the only part of their costume that like we bought costume like material like for. Like it's an actual costume. So that was like the only thing I was like, okay, well, I'll just like buy the masks. But we didn't buy Louise one because they're like the hard ones. I don't think she would like that on her face. It's like hard plastic, so. Let's see how many of these I can do before before I have to take her to her appointment. I have to leave here by at least like 12, probably in the next 2 hours. But I have to like go upstairs earlier than that to get her dressed and like brush my hair, do all the things. I want to make sure the stroller's in the car because I do not want to carry her through Children's Mercy. It's a really big building. Good morning, Teresa. How are you today? I'm doing my best to not mess up the low volume. I always put pieces upside down when it's low volume. Like, this is white on white. It's so hard to see which side is the right side up. So we have 100 of these to do. Well, 50 of them, I guess. 50 of these, and then when we cut them apart, then we'll have 200, because I have another stack of 50 that we did yesterday. And then I'm going to have to trim all of those half square triangles. 200 of them. That's going to take a long time. But this is like the prep work that takes the longest of any quilt, getting all of your pieces ready. Didn't sleep well, so I'm very tired. You should take a nap. Take a nap. Rest up a little bit. One of my jobs, I have to be on my computer and have stuff done at least by 9. She wants me on like 7 to 9, but it doesn't take me that long to do what I need to do. And so I always wake up at like 7 and I look at the clock and I'm like, okay, I can lay here for like 30 more minutes. But without that job, I think I would just like sleep forever. Especially because Austin's so nice and he lets me sleep in like all the time. He'll get Louise out, like up from bed and take her down and get her breakfast and put on like a cartoon or something for her. He lets me sleep. Nap. Yes. Trimming is the fun part, LOL. There's so many. There's so many to trim. I like trimming, but after a while it's like that SpongeBob narrator, like 4 hours later. That's what it feels like. But it is nice to have all of your blocks perfect. But then after you trim them all, then you have to iron them all open. Because I have that slotted ruler that I trim them while they're still closed, and then I have to iron them all. So that takes time too. Hi, Tracy. I'm just making more smoothies. According to Heather's husband last night, it sounded like I was making smoothies in my machine. I was gonna like do something cute with my hair for the appointment to make it look like I care a little bit. I was gonna like do a French braid and make it all poofy, and that did not happen. The fact that it's not in a bun right now is a win. I'm counting it as a win. That it's down. My allergies have been so bad lately. I think it's because we've been having the windows open a little bit more because it's cooling off. And there's something outside that is just bothering me. Hi, Pat. Following along while I sort my kitchen camping gear. Ooh, where are you going? That sounds fun. I've never like truly camped before. Where do you go when you camp? And is it like, do you do the glamping or do you do like actual camping? I like to fish and stuff, so I think that would be fun to like camp by a river or something. But I really don't like bugs, so that's really what holds me back. Plus we have like no equipment for camping, so our camping is when we make cowboy beds in the living room and we watch Disney movies and eat candy. That's the extent of our camping. I swear there's little bunnies or a little squirrel out there that I keep seeing in my peripheral vision. It's driving me crazy. Because then you look out there and there's nothing there. Do, 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 do. I thought about coming on here sometime and like doing like silent sewing where I come on here and I sew and I just quietly do it as if like I'm not really on camera. I just got a notification. Donna just went live on her channel, so everyone go give her some love. Give her some thumbs up. What does it do? It would be hard to camp with 3 littles. Oh my gosh. I'd be afraid of, like, all of them would be flight risks. All of them would be flight risks. I should have ironed again. Because some of these pieces they have like a curve on them. It's driving me crazy. There we go. They're flight risks, and yeah. Maybe when they get a little bit older. It'd be cool to take them like on ATVs, and I know they would really like fishing. I think Addington would really like fishing. I have an A-liner trailer upgraded from my backpacking tent when I retired in 2015. Outdid myself this summer. 104 nights. Oh my gosh. 22 states, 4 provinces, finished for season. Wow. That's incredible. It'd just be cool to see the wildlife and everything, to see all the animals and stuff. Do you see a lot of wildlife when you're out there? I like watching those shows where it's like, they're like horror stories of, oh, I encountered a mountain lion or an alligator or something. I love that show. So I would love to see wildlife, but like from a safe distance, of course. But that'd be really cool. What's your favorite place that you visited? Every time I see the thread spool while hanging, I love it even more. Is there a pattern available? The last time, hey Tucker, watching while I eat lunch. What are you eating? Bring it back to food. We love talking about food. Hey Terry. The last time I checked, my friend sent me the link that she found it at, and it's a kit, and it was like, I'm gonna say $40. I can ask her again to send the link again because that was a while ago, or I can like search through the live or a video. Because I don't know the details about it, because my friend made it for me in the Craftmas swap that we had last year, and so I didn't make that. That is from my dear friend Kelly, and she did a fantastic job, and I love it. I've seen a lot of spool patterns, and I think this is my favorite because it's pretty modern, and I don't know. How was the chili? The chili was so good. I'm not gonna lie. I had 3 like full bowls of chili, and then Austin wanted to give me dessert. Like he got Klondike bars, and he handed me one, and I took like 1 bite, and I was like, I can't do it. I have to stop, or I'm gonna explode. But it was really, really good. My mom was sick, so she wasn't able to come. But my dad came, and he didn't know that the big kids were gone. And he was, like, sitting there, like, waiting for them to come out of their rooms. He's like, are they taking, like, a really long nap or something? And we're like, no, they're not here. Like, do you think it'd be this quiet in the house if they were here? But I'll do some investigating and see if she can pull that link again. Because she knows, all like, who it's from and, like, how to Google it. I would probably just Google spool wall hanging kit, maybe. I know Becca has one in her studio as well that I think she also got made for her in a swap, or maybe she made it. I'm not sure, but I thought it was in a swap. So she might know the details of it as well, or she may be clueless like I am because I think she got it in a swap, but I don't know. She might have made it. But I'll ask my friend Kelly and ask her. Here we go again, the Food Channel Network. Saw deer, moose, and bison. Ooh, bison would be really cool to see, I think. Can I throw this at you? And can you plug it in? So I have, I'm scared that I'm not going to know where I'm going.
What did the buffalo say when you dropped this kid off at the pool?
Is this an appropriate one that I can... Yeah. You need to come do it then.
No, I just did it.
No, come on over here. Austin wants to tell you a joke.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
What did the buffalo say?
Wait till you're over here. All right, what do you...
Everyone already knows the answer.
Okay, go.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his kid off at the pool? Bye, son.
There's your dad joke for the day. Everyone, applaud. That was a free joke. The next one, you guys are gonna have to send some money our way. I had a good one. Why can't cows wear flip-flops? 'Cause they lactose. I heard that on the radio the other week and I just laughed so hard.
Mine was bad.
Mine was really good. It's no trouble at all, Tracy. Seriously, I'll ask her. It's fine. I'm eating chicken salad on homemade bread. Was there cornbread with your chili? Oh my gosh, I said I wanted to make it. I feel like I need to go make a bowl because I didn't eat lunch yet. And maybe I need to, like, show you guys how I eat chili. Like, we can have, like, a sew, and I'll show you how to make chili. But I was thinking about making cornbread. And then you know what I did instead? I laid on the couch and did nothing. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. I really do love cornbread. Now the question is though, cornbread, do you want your cornbread like the sugary sweet cornbread, or do you like it more on the savory side? Because there's like 2 different ways to make your cornbread. And also, are you smothering butter on your cornbread like icing, you know, like me, or are you conservative with your butter? We had a butter talk yesterday too. Hi, Austin. Pat said, hi, Austin. They laughed at your joke. Yeah, they're still laughing. I can hear them. I would go get a bowl of chili right now, but I feel like chili and this really pretty white on white fabric would not mix well. So maybe once I'm like a little bit further along, I'll make chili.
Would you like me to make you a bowl of chili?
If you want to. Austin's like, do you want me to make you a bowl of chili? I can show you guys the right way to eat chili. My sweet husband takes care of me so well. Sweet cornbread all the way. That's how Austin's parents are. They love it super, super sweet. She's got like a recipe of her own. I just like the Jif box or, you know, any like pre-made. I can just like make it really quick. And the Jif is perfectly sweet, perfectly savory. It's like right in the middle. I put cheddar cheese in my cornbread because I don't like it so dry. Ooh, yeah. You can't have dry cornbread. You can't really have dry any bread. Like if any bread's dry, it's not good. Savory cornbread in a muffin tin to maximize crispy edges. Yes, in a muffin tin. I love making it in the muffin tin. That's how I grew up making it. We would always buy those, like the really cheap Jif, like the little blue box cornbread mix. And there would be times where that's what I would make for a snack when I was living with my parents and they'd be gone. I would just make like a whole muffin tray of cornbread and like eat it. That was so weird. Since it's air, oh yeah, maybe. I'll ask Kelly a little bit later because she's not having a really good day. So I don't want to ask her right now, but I will ask her. Maybe while I'm eating my chili, we can do some investigating, some online searching. And chicken salad sounds really good. Tucker, do you like tuna salad as well? Or egg salad? I think tuna salad's my favorite. And then egg salad. And then chicken salad. That would be the order that I put them in. I love tuna salad. It's so good. But not everyone likes tuna, so, you know. In Kansas, I guess I should say in the Midwest, I don't know, like tell me if you guys do this too, but in the Midwest, whenever there's chili, there's always a cinnamon roll. Like, we eat our chili with cinnamon rolls, which apparently is a Midwest thing, they say, but, you know, I've lived here forever, so I don't know, like, if it's something other people do as well. But it's a big Midwest thing. I don't feel like I really fit into, like, all of the Midwest things. Because, like, if you do a quiz and it's like, do you say soda or pop? Or do you say, like, there's a bunch of different things that we say differently, apparently. But I don't think I say anything differently. I think I talk like a regular person. I mean, I'm not saying that people, like, in the Midwest aren't regular. I feel like we just talk like everybody else. I just don't know if I'd consider myself a Midwest girl. I'm just a girl. Yes, I love to dice up pickles and put it in my tuna salad. Yeah. Yeah, we use relish, which is like the same thing, I guess. And then I like it on the mustard heavy side. Any salad, it has to have like more mustard than mayo because it's so good. And my mom's like secret recipe or like secret ingredient to making her tuna salad so yummy, she told me this growing up, and then when we were in Colorado, she was like, oh no, I don't really use that anymore, but I use it every time because I'm convinced it makes the difference, is celery salt. Celery salt in your salads are so good. It like mixes well with the mustard and everything. So if you don't have celery salt, Tucker, you need to try it and tell me if it elevates your chicken salad. Cinnamon roll with icing and chili? Yes. Yes. You like eat it side by side. In schools here, whenever it is chili day, they still do this. There's always it's cinnamon roll day too, because that's just like how people in the Midwest eat their chili. Yep, pickles in there and dillweed. Ooh. That sounds really good. See, my parents, I guess it was from my mom's side. Whenever they make homemade macaroni, they would always have a box of glazed donuts. So you would eat your bowl of macaroni and eat a donut at the same time, and it's like the perfect sweet and savory. So good. So your mom's secret recipe ingredient, not a secret anymore. Well, she denied it. She told me, she's like, this is the thing that I put in, and you need celery salt. And I was like, what the heck is celery salt? Like, what? And I went and bought celery salt, and I put it in my tuna salad ever since. And I mentioned it, and she's like, I don't even use that anymore. I'm like, what? So now I get to spill her secret because she denied the celery salt. Maybe I would like chili that way. It's really good. Like, because you got the sweet, you have the savory. And mustard. So much mustard. You could even like use spicy mustard or Dijon mustard if you want to get fancy. I already have it in. It tastes so good. Oh my gosh. Austin just brought down some chili. He brought like a whole platter down. This is not a sewing channel anymore. This is Food Network. So, here we go. Let's make this bowl of chili. You guys are going to be like, I'm not tuning in anymore. This is not the content that I want to see. Okay, let me turn off the ring light because I know it's a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. Let me turn on the brightness on my screen. Maybe that's why I have to put that light on. My brightness on my screen. So, everyone say hi, Dad. Hi, Austin. Thank you for making me some chili. And he brought some water. Goat. Greatest of all time. Okay, so he put the bowl...
No, it's
Ground beef?
Yeah, it's not goat.
No, goat. It's not... There's no goat in here. That's a lot of chili. That's so much chili. Okay, so usually you put the chips at the bottom of the bowl, but we had to heat up the chili, so, you know. So then now I'm going to mix it I'm going to crunch some of the chips. I'm going to mix it over. Usually, when it's out of the crock pot, like fresh, you put the chips, you put the chili, you don't touch it yet. You put a mountain of sour cream on it, and then you put your cheese. And then you mash it. But because it's heated, you have to do it in a different way. Don't judge my sour cream, okay? I really like sour cream. You guys are so... Oh, you guys are going to be like, what the heck? I hope I'm not going to make any of you guys sick, because this is how I like my chili. It looks really good on my end. Okay. Ta-da! Whoops. I also like cheese. We're a really big, like, dairy farm. Or not dairy farm. Dairy family. So I like to put a lot on there. So then now that I have my sour cream and my cheese, now you mash it up. And you let your cheese melt into the chili. And the sour cream mix. That sound is... You guys want some chili ASMR? Here we go. I'm going to be a sewing food ASMR channel before we even know it, okay? And then just for good graces, put a little extra cheese on there. Whee! And then now we're going to come over here and eat in front of you guys. I always feel like that's so rude. But it's the internet. There are no rules. Thank you. It is a t-shirt. And I got it in Colorado. It's like a 4X. It's pretty big. But he had like a whole rack of them outside of his shop. And they were like 50% off. And so I got one day. And I wore it the next day we went to town. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get another one. But I didn't think it through. Because I was wearing one already. And I was too embarrassed to be like wearing the shirt that was on the rack. And be looking through them to get more. I just thought I was like looking like a dork or something. So Austin went in and he took 2 other ones. I think this is the one that I got the second day. Or maybe this was the one that I got the first day. I have this one and then a Boston Terrier. And there's another one. I can't remember what dog it is though. But I felt like a dork because I was wearing the shirt that they were selling and I was trying to get more. And the rack was outside, so I thought like people were thinking I was weird, but okay. First bite. This is actually from an artist. Dean Russo. Look him up. He does this kind of art where it's animals and it's all like the colorful stuff. And he does art prints and everything, similar to my bulldog over there, but obviously this is more like abstract. And so, look it up because I love his work. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I can get it on a t-shirt. That's awesome. So yeah, I went a little crazy, but they're super comfortable. And I figured it'd be perfect for when I like get really big. And then I can wear them as night shirts too, or put them over leggings. They're really comfortable and they're really, really pretty. Yeah, it's hitting the spot. That's really good. He actually gave Austin 2 of the other shirts for free. So that was really nice of him. Doesn't he have such cool things? And his art prints are so expensive. So like I've always looked at it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I'm sure he has like a bunch of other merchandise like calendars, and if not, he better get on that because I love his art. It's really pretty. Oh, there's a napkin over there. I'll grab a napkin. It's so good. It's so good. It might not look good from your end, but that's really good. The chips provide like the perfect crunch. It's so good. So we have this appointment for Louise, and then I have a guild meeting tonight. And when I was out in Colorado, I won like a giveaway thing. So I get to pick up a jelly roll tonight for my prize. Does it say how much it is, Terry? I would imagine that would be pretty expensive. But I also imagine there's so many people that are willing to pay that because they love their doggies. Now we're all eating lunch together. Tucker's having his chicken salad. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought that said 3,000. 300's, you know, not terrible from like an established artist, I would think. Just ask him if he would do a trade. Make him a quilt, and he can make you a photograph of your dogs. Teresa, do it. Do it. You cannot sell below costs. Amen. I feel like that's a reasonable price though. Have you seen like the people who do embroidery where you send in a picture of your animal or your family and they'll like embroider your cat or something? And the detail is insane. I don't know how people do that. It's really cutting into my productivity. Yay! Did you cut into your panel last night or did you do it today? Yeah, Terry, I don't know if you're on Instagram, but there's a ton of embroiderers on Instagram and they're so talented. There's someone that I follow. Like, that's why I love Instagram. You know, I'll post things occasionally. I'm not really that consistent. Like, I used to feel like I had to post things like all the time to be like, to grow. And now I'm just like, you know what? That's not sustainable, especially with quilting. It takes so long to do anything. And I don't know. Now I look at Instagram as a way to watch funny videos, which Austin has been getting into. Like, we send reels together, like back and forth, and just laugh and have a good time. But I follow so many amazing artists. So many amazing artists. So many different mediums like oil painting, thread painting, embroidery, printmaking. It's so cool to go on there and see the amount of talent that people have, like glass making, glass blowing. I could spend all day just looking at that stuff. Was Louise in trouble yesterday for what? I can spend all day watching Instagram videos. And now Austin's finally gotten into it. He's so funny. He likes watching farting ones. Like, that's his thing. And he just, like, laughs so hard. Hey, Whitney! Oh, no, she wasn't in trouble. It looked like she had just woken up. Like, she was laying down. And my phone was literally on the bed. Like, I left it there. I sat it down on the bed before I changed her diaper and put her in her crib. And then I just left it there. It was sitting right there. I would have checked her camera to see if she was awake. But she was sleeping. She was happy. She wasn't crying at all. I would have heard her if she was crying, and she was good. She just took a long nap. What's up, Heather? We're taking a snack break. I guess I need to eat lunch every day, right? Austin brought me down some chili from last night. We had some chili ASMR. It was great. I need to get back to sewing though. Did you get a nap, Heather? Alright, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna eat my... I'm gonna sew my half square triangles. I like eating all the chips out of there. Okay. I'll put that for there for now. Woo! That was good. He put so much chili in there though. I can't eat it all. I love water. Woo! I really want the chips. Those chips are so good. Those are the best. Okay. I'm making my smoothies again, Heather. I didn't get anything else done, though. Who cares? Sometimes you just need to take a nap. Why do we always have to feel like we have to do 1,000 things in a day to be, like, a good person? Like, you know, sometimes you just need to listen to your body and take a nap and turn your mind off and tell your mind to leave you alone because you're tired. Unsalted chips? Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, that sounds awful. Austin's Meemaw can't really have salt because she's got a lot of like heart issues and it's just not safe for her to have a lot of salt. So Austin's mom, like whenever we go eat there, won't salt anything in the recipe, and also like it's just hard to find salt if we eat at Meemaw's. It's hard to find salt in her place, and her salt's like just weird salt anyway. But it's so like, oh, I can't put salt on this? Like, I need it. I don't think I could eat chips if they were unsalted. So I don't blame you. I'd be feeding them to the birds outside. Naptime Sewing! Now that's oh yeah. If only I could bring my sewing machine up to my bed. Up to bed and just like sit in bed and watch like some Netflix while I sew. They need to make a bed sewing machine. One that like goes over your lap. Kind of like when you go to the hospital and they have the food trays and they like roll on the floor and they bring it over. Put a sewing machine on there. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. You have to figure out the foot pedal situation, but I meant I didn't get any channel work stuff done. Stuff I need to do. Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of time in the world, and now that you got your nap, if you're feeling a little bit better, you can get some channel stuff done today. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. That's what I started to do because I started just like recording videos and uploading them, and then I started going live and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." And then I started feeling guilty. I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this for my channel. I'm not doing this." And I don't know. Do what you got to do. I would much rather go live than talk to a camera and then have to edit it myself. When I talk to a camera, I sound like an idiot. I'm just going to say it. I literally mess up every other word. I always have to edit things out. I don't know. That whole process is a lot. So I would much rather come on live and just talk to people and be myself. And I feel like just talking to a camera, it just makes me feel weird. So then I act weird. I mean, technically I'm talking to my laptop right now, but I'm talking to you guys. So it's different. Do we think we can get all these done? It's 11:32. So in about an hour I'm going to have to get off. And if Louise isn't up yet, get her up. Get her changed. Maybe brush my hair. I was going to French braid it, but maybe I'll French braid it when we get back. The big kids come back tomorrow. I think they drive back tomorrow. So that'll be fun to have them back. We didn't do as much cleaning as we said we would. I really want to carpet clean and go through Zoe's room before she's like in it, because cleaning with kids around is like the most stressful thing. I was cleaning the living room yesterday, and as soon as I would like set something up or put something away, Louise was literally following me like a shadow and ripping everything out. And I was like, why do we do this? Why do we even have to put things away? We just live in this chaos all the time with stuff on the floor. But Zoe's carpets need to be cleaned. I really want to clean all of the carpets. I don't know if we have enough solution though. I also would like to wipe down the railings. Like, we have like all white railings in our house. I don't know if you guys have seen those in like my other videos, but it's all white, like just white. And so over time, that white does not stay white. And then you take a microfiber towel and some hot water and Tide mix, maybe even some bleach, and you start rubbing them down, and you're like, oh my good Lord, we are disgusting people. So gross. The antique hand crank machine, though. But it's an antique hand crank machine. No time on Tuesday and Thursday. Watching live streams are always my first choice. I just think they're more entertaining. I mean, if you're wanting to learn something, like if I was having a tutorial, you know, I would prefer to watch a video because I can like rewind it. But like sew-alongs and everything else, like I would rather it be live because I can kind of just hang out. Did you guys get anything on the Amazon Prime, the 2 days or whatever? I like that process though. I like the process of like editing and all of that, like it is kind of like relaxing. And it always made me feel like important, like I was doing some like computer work. And I don't know, I'd get my headphones on and I would like do all the special like keyboard commands. I don't know, it felt fun to do, but then it's hard to like get angles and lighting and make sure you're not blabbing like an idiot. And it takes forever to upload. I wonder how long it would take now because we got Google Fiber. Our other internet sucked. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? Can you just imagine that you're live and chatting with us? Would that help maybe? I guess. I think now if I were to upload videos, I think it'd be different because when I was doing that, it was at the beginning and like I felt like no one was watching. So I really did feel like I was just like putting something out in the internet universe that no one was going to watch, and everyone, if they did watch it, was going to think it was stupid. So I don't know. I was like, and plus, I feel like I'm a lot more like rigid when I'm recording something because I feel like I have to like present myself in a way very like poised and put together. And you guys know me. I'm not. I'm just a normal person, and it's just weird sometimes to record because you want the presentation to be good, and sometimes that makes it just feel weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but I get so caught up on my words trying to be perfect of like how to explain something, or don't talk too fast, or don't say like, or don't, you get in your head and then you have a lot of editing to do. I did not buy anything on Amazon Prime. I'm being good so I can get my moon garden. I'm proud of you. Go, Amy. So you can get your Taco Bell then. You've earned some Taco Bell. Hi, Crystal. I pre-ordered my moon garden fabric. I'm still waiting. I think they said that moon garden was going to like arrive this week, maybe next week in the quilt shop. So yeah, I'm okay with it taking some time. Space out my purchases, make me look good, because I did buy some stuff from Kelly recently that should be coming in the mail in a little bit. So if it takes a little bit more time, that's fine. It makes me look a little bit better. Take all the time you need, Moon Garden. I know I'm going to get some of you anyway. So I said it yesterday, but I'll say it again. Your binding tutorial was awesome and so helpful. Ah, that makes me feel so good. That is so nice. I think that one and my FPP tutorials, like, I tried so hard to make them really, really good. And I love binding. I love FPP. So, like, I don't know. I think the passion behind it helped make it better. But, like, unboxings and stuff, I'd rather just do it live, because then you guys can be, like, with me while I unbox it and not watching it on a replay. You know what I mean? Have you seen my videos? I am so far from poised and proper. Heather, I don't expect anything else from you. You crack me up. You crack me up. Hey you, I had to take Discord app off my phone. It was acting up. What was going on? Speaking of mail, I sent the block to you this morning. Yay! I think you and Christine, I think your blocks are going to come at the same time. So that's awesome, because I think she mailed hers out. Either she's doing it today or she did it yesterday too. So we're going to have some fun mail to open. I'm so excited to see it. Thank you again to everyone who is participating. This family is going to absolutely, they're definitely, there's just no words, I think they're going to cry for sure, and they're going to feel taken care of in a way. Feel some comfort, hopefully. I'm complaining about driving to Children's Mercy every 6 months to check out Louise's murmur, and she's absolutely fine. And they have to go to Children's Mercy almost like, I mean, they have to go all the time. When she's sick, they have to go even more and stay there. I can't imagine. There's always something that puts things in perspective. They are going to absolutely love this quilt. These quilts. Tommy, I'm so excited to get a backing for that. One, so I can long arm it and bind it and have it ready. Because it's going to take a little bit of time to piece the other, because some of them are different sizes. So I'm going to have to lay it out and then do some math on how to like put, like what sashing to put it all together. It'll be fine, but that one's going to take a little bit more time for me to put together. Because some of them are bigger and I don't want to trim them down and waste fabric. Or, you know, reduce your guys' blocks down just to fit a size and make it easier for me. It won't take that long. So I want to leave all of your blocks intact. Because some of you sent them in and you're like, just trim them down. I know they're not the size. I'm not trimming them down. I will keep the whole block in the quilt. So, please, oh no. Please pray for Terry. He has COVID now. We are in the hospital. His white blood cell count is at 1.5, so chemo and COVID has knocked it down. Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers are on the way. Sending hugs too. Prayers are magic, and so are hugs. I'm sending you a hug. I'm a hugger too. So if you were like right here, I would just hug you. Hug you both. I like bite the inside of my mouth all the time when I get anxious. I have to help hubby feed the birds. Have fun. See you in a few minutes. We need to get some bird feed for our bird feeders. We have like 4 of them hanging from that tree and all of them are empty. The dang squirrels get to them and it's just a pain in the butt. Why buy bird seed if the squirrels are going to eat them? I've heard you can like put some like Cajun spice or something on the bird feed or get like spicy bird feed and the squirrels don't like it and they won't eat it, but I don't know, we haven't tried that yet. What are you anxious about? I don't know, I just randomly do it. I think I don't know. I chew on the side of my tongue a lot. And then I'll like chew the inside of my cheeks, like all over my mouth. I'll just sit there and do it. So I need to stop doing that. But I just do it all the time. I kind of want to load my pineapples that have been on that design wall for a while. I want to load them on the frame and quilt them. I also want to piece together that Tula thing and quilt that. Because those have been sitting. There's so many things that I want to do, and like the energy and motivation have been drained lately. It's been hard to like bring myself to come down for like the past couple weeks. Today and yesterday have been like the first 2 times that I've actually like sewn since we've gotten back from Colorado. Since before we came to Colorado, because I was sewing right before we left. And then for like 3 weeks, I did nothing but like want to just lay down. I'm really looking forward to getting this one done though. And then I have some quilts coming in for long arming and a memory quilt order. And then I'm going to have to ask my one customer because she said she wanted a few quilts done for Christmas. So if we are wanting to do that, I need to get the fabric ordered so that it's ready to go once I finish these other projects. So I need to get my button gear because I've got a lot of stuff coming up, and if I just sit here and do nothing, I'm going to be really upset with myself in a few weeks, especially when November comes around, and we're going to St. Louis in a little bit for a Halloween party, so that's taking some time off that I could be sewing. So I just need to hold myself accountable and tell myself, do not go lay down, go sew. I'm hoping to get a lot done tomorrow night with Heather. Hopefully get all of these trimmed, and then this weekend, hopefully I can get the top pieced. And then I'm piecing the back with the leftover layer cakes. So I'm going to have to piece that all together and iron it. And then I'll load it on the long arm and quilt it and try to get it sent off before a box of clothes arrives for the memory quilt. This is me just thinking out loud. This is probably why I have anxiety. I write stuff down, but I just like go over things in my head of like how things need to happen and in what order and in how much time. So sometimes I drive myself crazy, but I always want to make sure that I have everything in my mind that I need to. I kind of want to get an Olfa cutter. I have a Martelli and 3 Fiskars. I still haven't heard back from Fiskars yet. Hopefully they send some replacements because I really do love their rotary cutters. But I kind of want to buy like the cheap like Olfa one, and then there's the Olfa one that has like the grip or whatever. That'd be cool to try. Why am I like this? Why do I hoard notions? Why do I want to collect them? I can only use one of those at a time, so I don't really use the Martelli. I got the Martelli because I saw Becca and Tiffany uses them, and they look really cool. And so I ordered it, and I think the reason why I don't like it is because the blade that they have on it sucks. Like the blade, brand new, terrible blade. So I just need to replace the blade, and I would like it. But I just wanted to try it out. I like trying things out, and then if I don't like it, it just sits in my sewing room. Which reminds me, I should probably take some things to the guild meeting tonight and do like add them onto the free table. I want to take my Bring Your Own Booze quilt for show and tell tonight, but is at the quilt shop. I wonder if I can text Patty and ask her to bring it. Let's see, Patty, are you? Okay. Let's see if she can bring it to the guild meeting because she's going to be there. Put a Fisker's blade in it. I got one with a full bladder on the You had a full bladder on yours? Just messing with you. Yeah, I need to just switch my blade. I love Fiskars. I love them. Dull bladder. Stupid phone. I hate when I have a dull bladder, Heather. I know you're cursing at your phone right now. Gosh, dang it. Alright. 50 more of these. I'm just going to cut them because it's such a long chain that the thread always gets twisted. So I'm just going to cut the thread and then sew them and then cut the thread, and then we'll have all of these to trim. Maybe if I'm responsible, I can trim them tonight, and tomorrow night just take the time to trim. I mean, like, cut them apart. Cut these apart tonight, then maybe do some trimming. Finish trimming tomorrow night. Peace. Blade! Oh! I thought you were talking about your bladder. That's so funny. Yeah, I was like, why would you send me a rotary cutter with a crappy blade? I wonder if it's a Martelli blade. What blade are they putting on those rotary cutters when they send them out? They're terrible. If they were smart, they would put good blades on them, because then people would be like, oh my god, this rotary cutter is the best. And instead, you have a really cool ergonomic design that people are wanting to try, but your blade that you're putting on them suck. And it's really altering the way people are thinking about your product. So you'd think that they would just put a nice, good, sharp blade. Nope. I'm laughing so hard right now. Well, so far in the chat, we have unsalted chips in panties and a dull bladder. Where'd the panties go? Oh, pantry. I guess I didn't see that. My brain must have corrected for me and did pantry instead of panties. That's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Good times, good times. Unsalted chips in your panties causes a dull bladder. That's so funny. Alright. Let's sew the rest of these real quick. The blade that came with my Martelli was great. Well, I guess I just lucked out then. I wonder why mine was so bad. Plus, the thing about the Martelli is I feel like you can't really use the Martelli, at least for me, I can't use it with the stripology ruler easily. Like, it's more of a struggle to get it in the grooves because you're off to the side. You're not, like, right on top. So I like using the Fiskars with the stripology ruler a lot. They have the Martelli rotary cutter for those of you in the chat who might not have one. I think they're on sale right now on Amazon. And they also, yeah, so just go check it out. Also, if you're on Facebook and you're not part of, let me get the link for it. This is actually part of what I do. That when I have to wake up and do my job, one of them is getting things for this page. Can I just send a link to this? Share. Copy link. So I'm going to copy the link to this. This is a great group. Laura Pyland from Slice of Pie Quilts. She runs it and always posts like sales and deals. So if you're not part of that, she posts deals every single day. Fabric, notions, whatever. I didn't master the Martelli technique until I watched Becca's demo. I used mine with my stripology rulers. I just probably need some more practice then, I guess. Yeah, I think mine's just kind of chilling. Gotta run. Bye. Be careful running on your dull bladder. You might have to go pee. Ha 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 ha. I dropped the link to that Facebook group, so go check it out. Go join. Let's see what you can find. Only thing I don't like Martelli is I'm ambidextrous and you can't use it in both hands. Yeah, don't they have right and left ones, I guess? Well, not all of us can be as cool as you, Amy. Like, that'd be cool to be able to do. Like, cutting with this hand seems so dangerous. Like, that just seems like a nightmare about to happen. That's cool that you can just do both. And not hack off your hand or something. So much faster this time around. Because I'm not marking them. It goes so much faster. I want to get a laser for my machine. That'd be cool. But I feel like I don't really do a lot of like one at a time half square triangles anymore. So really, but the laser would be good for like really straight piecing. There's so many notions, so many things. Make sure I'm good on time. 11:59. We've got about 30 minutes. It's going to take me a while to get her dressed. The stroller. Make sure she has snacks so she's not screaming her head off. Maybe even a bottle. This is not going to be a good day. It's not going to be a good time. I'm left on, but I use my right hand to straighten the fabric on the right before cutting the strips and squares. It's convenient that I never have to turn my fabric and risk shifting. Yeah, that's nice. That's really cool. I'm right dominant. Only. Exclusively right dominant. So many half square triangles. Ah! Turds. I need to clean this machine. But I feel like to do it well enough, I need to take it out of the table and really get in there because I can only reach so much of it. Alright, let's start up here. I love this machine. It's so amazing. So amazing! Yeah, so get this. They were at the beach the other day. And, Austin's dad called me so I could see them, like, feeding the seagulls and everything. And, Addington's having a great time. Zoe's having a great time. And he goes up to Zoe before, like, getting off the phone. And he asks her, hey, you want to say hi to your mom? And she goes, no thanks. And just, like, walks off. She's like, bye. I don't need to talk to my mom. Hi, Laura. Hi, Mom. I'm so sleepy. I think a nap is required before I start making binding for my Halloween quilt. Oh, I love it. You're so close. Take a nap. Take a nap. Enjoy your nap. We're so close. I'm going to listen to your smoothie machine to help me lull to sleep. So many smoothies being made over here, Amy. I love a good smoothie. So I like just the basic strawberry banana though. Every time. So good. I'm just proud of myself for not napping 2 days in a row and coming down here and getting some work done. That makes me feel good. Because I've been like just wanting to lay around all the time. So I'm trying to break that habit. Even though I'm a big advocate for napping when you're tired, I just feel like I've been lazy, so I need to get stuff done. I've been doing it for 3 weeks, so just procrastinating things. Now, every time I hear Juki, I'm going to laugh at my hubby. Maybe he wanted a smoothie. That could have been like a nonchalant way of saying, oh, smoothie. Don't mind if I do. So many blocks. So many blocks. The chain never ends. I always think of like Fleetwood Mac. Never break the chain. Even though I'm breaking the chain right now. Hubby literally just asked if you were making a smoothie again. Yes, this is Food Network now. We make chili with a little bit of ASMR, and smoothie making is like on the side. And then when we feel like it, we do some sewing. But I'm really trying to shift my channel in a new direction. Oh, smoothie channel would be fun. What can you put in a smoothie? I like my smoothies very, very icy. Like, they have to be, like, crunchy. You know what I mean? Like, some people want their smoothie, like, I don't know. I like mine just a little bit of crunch. I always put so much ice in there because I like eating ice as it is, probably. That's probably why. But the crunch of the ice is, like, the best part. So good. We're almost to the end. Then we have to cut all these and trim them. 200 of them. And then we have to iron 200 of them open. Then we have to piece them into 100. He said margarita mix. Ooh, you guys can drink mine. A nice fruity margarita. Yay! All right. We got them pieced. So now we have all of these to line up on the cutting board, cut apart, and then sew. I wonder if I could skip that step. Excuse me. I wonder if I could like use my slotted ruler while it's still together and skip a whole step. Let's see. What do we need to trim them to first so I know which one to grab? We need to trim them to... I always can't find which one it is. Hold on. I guess it's that size. Okay. I wonder if I could take my slotted ruler, line it up like I normally would. No, it doesn't work because I have to separate them. Why did I not think that through? I thought I was gonna be so smart. Okay, well we've got our slotted ruler out. Something's tickling my throat. We've got all of these to do. Let's see what time it is. We got 20 minutes before I have to bid you all adieu. So we're going to turn off the sewing machine. And I'm cutting that right here. Boop. And I'm going to get my rotary cutter and my ruler. And I'm going to line these up. Woo! I'll just do it like this so you can actually see what I'm doing. I like to line them up so the lines go together. The 1/4 inch line, that is. And line that up. It's not always perfect, okay, but neither are we, so we take what we can get. That looks good to me. And there's those. Try and keep them in pairs, so when I go to make the blocks, I have the pairs that I need for each block. What are you making? I am working on, a long time ago, I got an order to do a king-size quilt using that pattern and the same fabric that I did that one time. That Kaleidoscope of Stars pattern I was talking about. I did a Christmas runner and a baby quilt using that pattern. And someone wanted the exact same fabric, but king size. So I'm doubling the largest size of this pattern so that it's 120 by 120 because they want it to drape over their bed. They want to have like some overhang, so I'm just making it really, really big. And so I have to do all of these half square triangles because each block has 4 of them. And so I'm going to have a lot of these to trim up tomorrow night on the live with Heather. So if you guys don't have anything going on tomorrow night, be sure to tune in on our Friday night live that we do every week. He said margarita mix. What are you making? Yay! Okay. I'll show you the pattern. I mean, it wasn't too long ago. I'll show you what I'm making. But it's going to be a little bit different because I had to do a scrappy border on the other because remember, I cut wrong. I was on a live with Heather, actually, and I was starting to cut my fabric. And it was actually on a night where we skipped BYOBOM, so I think it was our punishment, or my punishment for skipping block of the month, because I miscut my fabric and I didn't want to waste it, so the trimming, like the extra that I took off, I ended up making a scrappy border. But this won't have a scrappy border because it's going to be big enough, and I haven't messed up cutting. Knock on wood. So it should be fine. I'm going to cut. So tomorrow night I'm going to be cutting or trimming every single one of these. Let me get the link for the pattern. This is now the 3rd time I've made it, and I still absolutely love this pattern. It's really quick too. I mean, obviously when you're making a king size and you have a lot of half square triangles, it takes a long time. There's the link to the pattern from the Etsy shop. You skipped BYO. And I brought I know, we let you down. I felt so bad. And then Heather has been sick, so we missed the last one. I want to get that quilt done so freaking bad, but I have so much of this stuff that I need to stay on top of. And my block of the months, like, I feel like they take longer because I have to make like 4 of them to make a block for the graphic jam. So it takes a lot longer for me, I feel like, to get that done. Whenever we do the block of the month on live, I'm always like, wait, how much do you have? Oh, I don't have, like, I have 3 more blocks to do. So maybe I should do like half off camera and half on. I love that graphic jam quilt. It's going to be a stunner. I need to just do it because I now have a long arm and I can quilt that like so nicely now. If I wanted, I could even do some free motion quilting on it, and that would be really fun because I haven't done a lot of free motion quilting since I've gotten the machine. I've just been doing the edge to edge. I don't want to cut my table, so. Oh, I hear Louise. I hear Louise. She's not pleased. She must know she's about to go to the doctor. Oh no, that one, these did not cut. Hold on. Hold the phone. Whoops. That looks bad. There's a slice into that. Boop, boop. She does not sound happy. Austin might have gone in and let's see, what time is it? Okay, we've got about 15 more minutes. Oh, she's still crying. Okay. We'll do one more cut and then I'll let you guys go because I have to go get her ready to go for her appointment. I need to put like deodorant on. All the things that you need to do before you go somewhere. I remember now you made a baby quilt. Yes. And this is the same line. The only difference that this one has is it's bigger and I'm using a different background fabric. It's a different colorway than the one that I used last time. This was the one that I kept saying. I was like, gosh, I wish I would have gotten that one instead because these fabrics would have popped off so much better with like a white on white. And the one that I did on that baby quilt was like a dusty, like rose. Well, yeah, it was a dusty rose heart. And then the background or whatever was like a tan, like a beige kind of. And so it kind of just like muddied it up. I mean, it's still a beautiful quilt, but I really regretted not getting this fabric for that background. I felt like the contrast just could have been so much better. So I'm really excited to be using this fabric this time around and to see like the difference in what it does to the fabrics that are being used. I think it's just gonna like look so freaking good. Wasn't that also the night we discovered your problem with spiders and lack of square ruler? Yeah, I literally couldn't find my square ruler and I go up to get a hairspray can to battle this like Goliath in the window. And you and Heather were able to spot I have a square ruler hanging on my wall that I just totally overlooked, I guess. That was such a fun night. Oh my gosh. I always have 2 to make. I'm trying to have them at least cut all. Yeah, I need to do it. I haven't done block of the month, and now, like, what? It's been 2 months now that we've skipped. Feels like it's been longer than that. I'm excited to see this trimmings pile tomorrow when I start squaring these up for my half square triangle pieces. I love the trimmings pile. It looks so fun. Seeing all the scraps. I want to see if I can get all of these cut apart before I have to go. I really hate driving down there. I wish Austin was coming. But he can't take off work. I hate driving downtown. It makes me so freaking anxious. It's busy and there's like really high bridges and then you see like the whole city. Oh my, I hate it. I hate it. Even being a passenger while driving downtown gives me extreme anxiety. I like think I'm gonna die. I grip that steering wheel so freaking hard. I'm not looking forward to it. Just have to make it there. Plus the parking garage is like so dark there, but it's monitored. They don't let like just anybody come into the parking garage. So that makes me feel good. They have like security that ask you, what are you doing here? I mean, I guess you could lie, but I think they would kind of be like, I don't know about that. I hate parking garages too. Watched too many bad crime shows. It always happens in a parking garage. Maybe I need to bring my rotary cutter with me. And it didn't cut through part of these. Which one did it not cut through? These 2. Some of these are not looking good. Like seam-wise. Yikes. One of this like has a chunky seam. I like this method, but sometimes it is off and it does not trim nicely. Yikes. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm putting them on there. My problem is I don't sew a straight line. Even though I have a straight line to follow. That one was better. Maybe I should just keep it to 4. Boop. I probably have about 50 left. Oh my gosh. Am I going to have time to do it? 12:24. I get it. I hate driving downtown Atlanta, and the Emory Hospital parking lot is atrocious. Oh my gosh. But I'm not the only one. It's the worst. There's this one bridge, like, coming into town that you go on, and, like, the inner passes under the bridges are so busy. It freaks me out. I always feel like I'm gonna die. That's not an exaggeration. I literally think I'm gonna die every time I drive down there. Because I'm gonna run off the road or someone's gonna hit me. This probably is not good for me to talk about because it's heightening my anxiety. I need to just breathe. Ooh, bless. Okay. So many half square triangles. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm gonna let you guys all go. I'm gonna have to run after I get these done. I'm gonna have to run after I get these done. Who even knew that my wrap career has begun? Plus, I hate when I get in there. So this is just gonna be a complaining hour, okay? I hate going in there and then wearing a mask because it's always like, oh my god, I get so claustrophobic. And it's always so hot there. It's always so warm, and then you're wrangling a screaming toddler. And you've got a mask on, you can't breathe. Plus being pregnant, it's like I'm starting to already feel like I can't breathe. Let's just get this over with. Let's pray that her heart is good. And we make it there safely, and we make it safely back. That's what I should be doing instead of focusing on all the things that worry me. Just say, it's gonna be okay. We'll get it over with. Okay, line these up. This is probably my last cut if I can fit them all on this cutting board. And then I'm gonna have to go. I need to go blow my nose. Because it's so annoying that I have a runny nose. Okay. Come on. The very last little cut. There we go. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We now have all of these to trim. So, if I'm responsible, tonight I will trim some and have some done, and then tomorrow night maybe be close to finishing trimming them. I think it's going to probably take about 2 hours to trim all these, I feel like. So, yeah. I'll either come on tonight or I'll be a lazy bum and go lay down. Appointment days always take a lot out of me, I feel like. So, we'll see. But I really need to get this going. So, I will see you guys all either tonight, definitely tomorrow night, if not tonight. And, yeah, we'll get some sewing done. Amy and Laura and everyone, Terry, anyone lurking, thanks for hanging out. And wish us luck on this appointment. And I'll see you soon. Bye!